So what's up? We're going to talk about momentum. If I may ask you, what is the second name, okay, for momentum? I think about a body that has a momentum of 50. Okay, now what does that really mean? That's what we want to talk about. First, we know momentum is what? Mass times velocity, right? And we know force or weight is equal to mg, right? We know force is equal to ma. Now, um, if a body of mass 5 kg move accelerating requires force, right? So the force is what caused the acceleration, right? Same thing is with momentum. Okay, so now for a body to possess greater momentum, okay, uh, it requires input. The input is the momentum. Okay, so momentum can also be called strength of movement. Okay, the strength of movement, that is what momentum can be called. So a body moving, okay, with an acceleration, a body moving with acceleration of 3 meters per second square, okay, and this is being possible because force is acting, right? Force is the agent which causes the acceleration. Same thing is here. Momentum is an agent. So when a body is moving with a velocity of 3 meters per second, then you say momentum. The body has gained momentum. Momentum is an agent, okay, just as force is an agent. So the second word for momentum, which best explains it, is strength of movement. So you can as well say the strength of movement of a body is equal to the momentum gained by the body. Okay, now, for example, we say for you to start a car, for you to move a car, the momentum, okay, is greatest when the car is just about to move, right? That is it. When the car is just about to move, because there's going to be much strength of movement required to move it. Understand that momentum is an agent, just as force is an agent. So there's going to be the momentum of this car at the beginning is greatest. Why? Because like I said, the strength of movement required to push this body is greatest, okay, when it's about to start. Why? Because the body is not moving already and that is stagnant. It's going to require much strength of movement. For you who is giving the body momentum, you're going to require much strength of movement from you, okay. So now if we have a ball, for example, okay, a ball that is being kicked, okay, that is being kicked. Now, let's say I kicked the ball with a great strength of movement of my legs that I used to kick the ball. Then I can say the ball is going to gain more momentum. Why? Because the strength of movement of my legs impacting the ball is great, is high. So momentum can also be called strength of movement. Okay, since it's an agent, strength of movement of my hands, okay, is greatest. Why? Because the car is really not moving. So there's going to be greater strength of movement required to push this car, okay, when it is not moving than when it is already moving. So you can say the momentum before starting motion is greater. Okay, so that should explain momentum, should break it down for you and to you. So right now, how do I score a goal? If I want to play a ball right now, how do I score? I have to increase the momentum I give to the ball, and I have to increase the strength of movement of my legs. Okay, if that can be increased, then the ball is going to gain more momentum and is going to be able to go through the goalkeeper and get into the net. So that is just what momentum is. And momentum also, since its momentum is an agent and it's strength of movement, it also reflects the energy the body gets from you. For example, if this ball has less momentum, it's not going to be able to go far places, right? Momentum is energy is required for movement, so it's not going to be able to really move far. So that is just it. So the strength of movement of the player, which is the agent of the force, is transferred onto the body. So the body also gets a particular measure of the strength of movement of this agent. So that is when you kick the ball, you yourself, you the player, you have you have the strength of movement from your legs, right? You impact the ball gets the strength of movement. So the strength of movement you give to the ball is what the ball gets. So the ball uses that strength of movement to go certain distance, certain places. So that is just what momentum is about. So the second word for momentum is strength of movement. If they say a body gains momentum of this and that, just understand that talking about the strength of movement of that body. So a body with higher momentum has higher strength of movement and can do greater work. Okay, can do greater work. A body with high momentum can do more work than a body with low momentum. Okay, so that is just everything. Goodbye.